it's okay to have
So
plumbing in it.
what I did is I
Because that's
referenced
so good.
each section, and for example, we had to
Not to
add.
have plumbing, not to have
So
plumbing,
that
but
would
to
be
have
one change.
facilities.
The schedule of
No,
building
no
requirements.
accessory building shall have
That's impossible.
facilities for.
We had to
So you
change
can't have
this
kitchen
to that.
Right.
Okay.
But you can
So I think it's
You
clear.
know, shower.
Just keep that, you can check out when it's back.
Okay, but this is the one where I changed under general supplementary regulations, I changed, this is the way it should read, this whole section. And so accessory buildings, but then I broke it down specifically to sheds, to detached garages, and other non-dwelling structures. So it doesn't say accessory, you can't have plumbing in accessory buildings, because then you would rule out where it actually is allowed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is gonna work, that's, I read it, and then I came back and I read it again to make sure that there was no loophole in there that I was missing. I think it's okay, nobody sent me back saying something that wasn't okay. Do that, so.
Okay. Joe, do you have any updates on court cases?
Yes, so there's, just briefly, there's, on the FT case, the judge still has our motion to dismiss, and we're waiting for the judge to make. Oh, you know what, there is an update with that, the judge, the judge that we had, Judge Bianco, was promoted by President Trump to the next highest level. He's now working in federal appeals court, so we're waiting to find out who our new judge is. But in the meantime, the motion's waiting.
So do you think that we should start revising the peddling law since we have them coming through? Okay, because I'm gonna add that on to them for the next one.
I noticed a big push by that company over the recent days. I saw a bunch of notices about it.
Mm-hmm.
Our
It wasn't just
resident-
our village.
It wasn't, they were
No.
everywhere. Are residents able, I thought we talked in the past about, if a resident has a no solicitation sign on their
No
gate or a no trespassing
Yeah.
sign,
I
does
saw
that
one.
cover that?
Yeah, they can enforce it individually on their own property, private property, but we can't enforce it as a village.
And a person who's coming in, this guy from Aptiv, I just don't even know what I can do, right? If he comes onto my property, like goes through the gate, even though there's no trespassing sign, what recourse does a resident
Call
have?
the cops.
You can call the police.
911.
There was an article on Newsday on that 2 days ago.
Oh, on the same company?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Village of Floral Park,
We should advise people to put the
who
no trespassing
basically
signs
had
on
a
there.
case against them, same time we did. They settled out of court for about 15 grand. And they mentioned the fact that we still have an open case, and so does one other village have an open case. But the Village of Floral Park put in a soliciting law which indicates that in order to solicit in the Village of Floral Park, you must obtain a license.
From the
And
village?
they had Aptiv in there without a license. So now they're going after Aptiv for soliciting without a license. And they're trying to get back the 15 grand as a penalty from Aptiv that they paid them in the first place.
$2,000.
Who was that Lloyd Har- who was that Lloyd
$15,000.
Harper?
Floral
Oh,
Park.
Floral.
Floral Park.
We charged the ice cream couple
But that's what they did. They went to a permit on soliciting. So you have to obtain a permit before you can solicit. And Aptiv did not obtain a permit. They had people walking all over the place and everybody was screaming.
You know what, that's not.
Now,
Is that
Floral
like
Park
a,
started
that's something
at
the advantageous
Aptiv.
thing to do?
Yep.
in the reverse.
Back.
Right. It's coming back to bite Aptiv in the butt.
How many solicitors come into our village? Is Cablevision considered solicitor or
NIPERG.
NIPERG and this guy? All right.
I've never seen
What about Warren Manor? Anything in there?
Yeah, some more matters, a lot going on in the case now. So what happened is, we made, the village 2 years ago made a motion to dismiss, which was denied. And so the case, became a case, and we filed an answer, and we were waiting for the judge to make the decision on the case. And in the meantime, we found out that the contract to purchase was canceled by the county because they never closed, the buyer never closed. And it went back on the auction market, so we, paid the down payment, the county agreed to sell it to us. I made a motion to renew the motion to dismiss, telling the judge that we have new information, and they shouldn't have a case against the village anymore because they have no interest in the property. And if they don't have a contract, they're not the owner, they have no interest in the property. So what Ashley Holmes did in response to that was they they sued the county to get the contract back. So that was like, they tried to do like an end run, and they sued the county to get the contract back from the county. And the county responded with a big pile of papers about all the things that they did wrong. They didn't close, like, the closing was scheduled like 5 or 6 times. Never showed up, never came, adjourned it properly. And the county spent a lot of time proving that they have no right to the property. So what I did, just to close out our newest motion, is I just typed like 2 or 3 pages of we agree, basically we agree with the county, and I attached the county's papers and gave it to our judge. So now the judge can see all the reasons why they have no interest in the property, and we should get the property.
Okay.
The county, I was afraid that the county might give in and to their lawsuit and sell them the property, but the county doesn't want to sell them the property. The county wants to give the property, or sell the property to the village. So we should be in good shape with that. And I think that's basically.
That'd be nice to get that done.
Yeah, right up your
Someday.
hole.
I probably shouldn't.
But somebody at the county did a lot of work, and I just, like I said, attached a couple pages and said, we agree with the county. And
So hopefully we'll have a decision soon. Anything else?
I don't think so. There's a couple of positions that Suffolk County Village Officials Association is recommending boards take. But we should keep on top of that to support.
Events or the
To
training?
support other villages.
Mhm.
If I find out about any other.
I think
Oh,
they're
this-
having a summer event, aren't they?
There's a summer event in August. I
Mhm.
forget what they're gonna do. There's one where there's an initiative, Cuomo is trying to change the law so that in order to incorporate a new village, the town decides rather than the people in the area of the village. So like when this village was formed, the people that made the decision were the voters that lived in this area. But what Cuomo wants to do is to change it so that everybody in Brookhaven would decide whether or not there's going to be a new village of Poquott or whatever it is. And so that's one of the things that Scova's fighting for us.
What would be the rationale for that?
To try to stop villages.
He hates the.
Cuomo hates
He
villages.
hates
among
all
other
these
things.
layers of government. That's what he's saying.
Pardon me?
I guess the layers of government overlap. or whatever.
Well, that's what he claims, but,
Yeah.
that's his version.
Oh, boy.
So I guess East Quad is slowing down a little, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's slowing down.
You know, it's gonna apply to their position too.
What?
Yeah. Their clerk is gonna get paid $135,000 a year.
Isn't that what you make?
No,
Oh. Anyone have anything else?
our budget's 35.
Maybe price, Joe. Well,
Anything else? Anything else? No. Okay. Motion to adjourn?
Motion?
All right.
Breaker.
Yeah, I got to do that.
We haven't really